Hey guys, this is gonna be like a really fast get ready with me / story time because I'm getting ready to go to work and I really only have like 15 minutes. So this story time, sorry, I just put dry shampoo in my hair. So this is not gonna be like a full face or anything. This is what I'm using. MAC Studio Fix Foundation. So the story time is the time that me and my sister and this random little girl got lost in the woods. So we were really young. I don't remember what age we were. I feel like we were in like 3rd grade or something. But my dad like races dirt bikes, so he was like doing this like amateur dirt bike race at this dirt bike track, of course. And so it was like close to some woods, and we knew that there was like a track, like a walking track, kind of like a trail in the woods that people could go walking down. So we were like, hey, let's go walking on that trail. Like this little girl, y'all, I don't remember who she is, but her dad was racing dirt bikes there too. And so me and my little sister and this little girl, we go walking down this trail, and we get kind of like to the end of it. It's a bunch of woods, y'all. It's a bunch of woods. And so we get to the end of this little trail, and we see off the trail, like, y'all, it was literally like 10 feet from the trail, really. It was like these sticks, these big sticks. It was like trees or something. I need to stop talking and do my makeup. Well, stop talking with my hands and do my makeup. Yeah, these two big trees were in the shape of like a cross. So we were like, ooh, let's go look at it. So we like walk off the trail straight. It was a straight shot from the trail, okay? And so we go look at it, and then we walk straight back. We're walking back, and then we're walking, and we're like, guys, where's the trail? We had lost the trail. So at this point, I'm like, well, it's fine. Like, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Like, you know, how did we lose it? We just walked to this cross thing and straight back. How was it gone? Like, let's not freak out. So when we start realizing, this trail really is gone. Like, I don't know where it went, but it's not here. And so my little smart self was like, I remember that whenever you're lost, you're just supposed to, they say, like, hug a tree, like, stay in one spot. Don't move around, because then it makes it harder for people to find you. So neither one of us have a phone, of course, because we're like super young, and I'm sure there was no signal out there. So we were like, nobody's gonna find us. Like, they're just gonna think that we're on this trail out here just playing around, and our dads are freaking racing dirt bikes. So we were like freaking out. We start crying at this point. It was terrifying. Like, I never thought about, like, when you get lost in the woods, like how scary that actually is. I never really put a lot of thought into it. We were terrified. So our dumb selves, you know, you feel impatient. You don't want to just stand there and you're terrified. We were little kids, you know. So we start trying to find our way back. We start seeing where there's light and hearing noise. So we're like, okay, like, let's keep walking. Here's the racing track. Then we see light and we start walking. And we keep walking, and we see this huge pasture, like, with like crops or whatever, I don't know what it is, and a freaking highway. Like, this dirt bike track was like in the middle of nowhere, it seemed like, and then we come upon a highway. So we realized that, like, we were on the other side of the woods, coming out on the other side of the woods. We were like, we are screwed. We're screwed. I thought I was gonna die. I was being dramatic as a little kid. I was like, we're gonna starve out here. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it. We're gonna starve, and it's gonna be dark, and they're not gonna find us. Yeah. We start walking back the opposite way. So smart. And this little girl is like screaming and freaking out right now, okay? Like, we were crying too, but she was really screaming then. Like, when she saw that that highway was there, she was screaming. So we start walking back towards the other way that we came. And okay, I never mentioned this, but there was this huge like cliff, okay? This is really weird, but near the trail, I guess about like 20 feet from the trail, on the other side of where we saw the cross at, was this huge cliff. And whenever we were walking back, I remember I saw that cliff and I was walking beside it. So I was like, I know the trail is somewhere beside this cliff. Still couldn't find the trail, y'all. It was insane. I was like, what the freak? When you go in the woods, do not leave the trail. It's hard to, I just realized how easy it is to get lost in the woods. Like, we even knew where that cliff was, where this little cross was, and that the trail was between it, but we couldn't find it. Let me make sure this is still recording. Should have never have touched my phone. Okay, I think we're good now. Should not have touched my phone. Okay, we have 10 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. So next, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix face powder in the same shade. So yeah, I'm using this random Wet n Wild brush. And then MAC Studio Fix powder, NC10. So finally, after all this crying and waiting, I guess it was like an hour maybe, but to us it felt like forever. I see a man in a red shirt walking down this trail, and he's like calling out, I think, the little girl's name. And y'all, I didn't even know who this man was, and I just ran up to him and gave him the biggest hug, and he was on the trail. He found us. I gave him a hug and I was crying. I bet he was like, But it ended up being that little girl who was with us. It was her dad. And then my sister and the other little girl came and joined us. And then we walked up the trail and we were safe. That story was shorter than I thought, but that's the story of us getting lost in the woods. So yeah, guys, like, don't leave the trail. Actually, just don't go in the woods. That's what I would suggest. Don't go in the woods. I don't really know what else to talk about. I'm headed to work. I work at Cracker Barrel. Y'all should like comment down below and say like whether or not you've heard of Cracker Barrel, or like if you work there or whatever. Y'all should do that. Yeah, I'm just powdering my face up plenty so that there are no sticky parts of my face, or my foundation might not have get set in place, so that my bronzer or contour will go on smoothly. Don't want to look patchy. So I'm gonna use my Ulta matte bronzer in the shade Warm, and I'm using a random brush again. I'm like really pale, like I have fair skin. Y'all will be able to see this side though. Just gonna see where that shadow is in my cheek. And this, I'm just gonna put a little bit, you know, don't brush too long because then you'll have like a big bronzy spot on your face. Use the rest of it on the rest of your face to kind of bronze yourself up. Next, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. So this, I actually got this from like Ross for way cheaper. I think it was only like $15, but it's my Too Faced Brow Envy Brow Shaping and Defining Kit. I had never heard of it before. Y'all may have heard of it. It came with like some brow stencils, but I don't really use them. It comes with tweezers, a spoolie, and an eyebrow brush for you. It comes with some brow highlighter. Of course, I dropped my little cute spoolie. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm never gonna find that. I'm gonna use the blonde shade. But I really like this for when I'm doing like more of a natural look, because you just kind of darken up your eyebrows and give it more of a shape. So next I'm just gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do eyeshadow today. I think I'm just gonna do mascara because we cutting it close. Alright, now I'm gonna do the bottom lashes. Oh, I forgot to tell what mascara I'm using. L'Oreal Telescopic. It's the best drugstore mascara ever. Okay, lashes are done. So now, of course, we're gonna highlight. So, using my Morphe M510. For my highlighter, I've been using this Ulta eyeshadow. It's in the shade Silk because it's just so sparkly and it's really pigmented. I've been using this highlighter and it's a really good highlighter. Highlight the tip of the nose, always. Then I always love doing inner corner highlight, but for that I'm going to be using a MAC eyeshadow and Nylon. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Honey. Okay. So I think we are done. I like to go back and touch up my bronzer sometimes afterwards. Just a little bit with this big brush. I'm gonna use my Ulta Beauty Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. It's coconut scented. I usually like matte setting spray, but this one was coconut scented and the matte one was cucumber scented, and I really just wanted it because of the coconut scent, honestly. Okay, so that's my makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys should subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I just realized the whole time that I was filming that you could see like my makeup box in the video that whole time. So I just want to say I'm sorry for that horrible angle, but I'm still going to upload this video, obviously. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at my camera angles and making sure that I'm all the way in the picture, but I was just in a rush today. So please just excuse that. And thank you guys for watching again.